This video is brought to you by ABC Supply, the largest wholesale distributor of roofing and other select exterior and interior building products in North America.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roofing Contractors Best of Success podcast show. I'm RC Editor-in-Chief Art Eisner, and I'm really glad to be joined today by Chris Kiefer of ABC Supply. Chris is the Director of Customer Enablement, and first off, Chris, you've got to describe to me, what does that mean?
It's not clear. I thought that was pretty well understood, right? No, customer enablement is really about finding solutions for our contractors. And it's everything from technology to process solutions. And then my team and I work with both our tech teams and our branches to figure out what those problems are, what issues they're facing, and then what's the best way to resolve those things. So primarily technology focused, but we go into operational process as well.
Got it, right. So you mentioned the T word. Let's talk about technology. There's really no shortage of that in the industry, right now. How much of your time in training has been really geared towards the technology aspect now?
Yeah, that's a great question. Definitely no shortage. In fact, this room is full of technology companies. So my team and I have made a large effort to inform our contractors on the technology and tools that we offer. So last year we spent over 2,500 hours of one-on-one training with contractors via webinar style. And we're teaching them about our technology, whether it's My ABC Supply that serves the needs of many of our contractors, or even our integrations that serve the needs from maybe even large scale or enterprise contractors. So our team is really focused on finding solutions that meet the needs of any contractor, big or small, and regardless of the specific area of the industry they're in.
Got it. And as you referenced, we are here at the 2026 International Roofing Expo.
Say that? I thought it was kind of clear.
Yeah, we are here at the 2026 International Roofing Expo here in Las Vegas, and there's a lot of technology opportunities for contractors to take in. What are you telling contractors where they should go, and what are the things that they should be paying attention to in an area so vast as this?
Yeah, so first thing is walk the floor. There are so many solution providers here, and they're solving everything from sales process automation, lead generation, all the way through finance, crew scheduling, even capital management. So both from a human perspective, how do you manage your people, but even about finance and how do you run and finance your business. So I think the needs of each contractor are going to be different, but I think if you don't walk the floor first and really look at what all of those solutions are, you may get overwhelmed a little bit.
Right, there's plenty of options for them to sift through. Back to your training, when it does come to the technology training, are you able to meet the contractors wherever they're at in the stage of their careers or their business cycles, or do you tailor it for one certain type of contractor?
No, we serve everybody, again, big or small, and even anywhere in the country as well. So beyond the webinar training, we've got a team of associates, previous branch associates, people who grew up in an ABC Supply or an L&W branch, and they're out in the field, based in the field, going to contractors' job sites. I'm sorry, if invited, of course, but going to their place of business, their yards, or even an ABC branch location, and hosting events. And teaching those contractors what we know about technology and helping solve some of those problems if they have them. Sometimes it's wide ranging. Sometimes it's more isolated point solutions. If we're brought in to address a specific need, we're willing to do that as well.
What are you telling contractors about ROI when it comes to technology? I mean, I imagine they've got to be patient, and when you're in technology, that might not be the best space. How do you handle that?
Yeah, so I think it first starts with understanding the cost, and I think that cost comes with both the monetary cost for the software, but even the human capital cost, and that goes both ways. So there's a positive and a negative on that. So how much is the toll of the technology on your associates, but there can be return on that as well. When you reduce the cognitive load and the burden on your employees through the use of technology, your associates, your employees can become more effective. So it's really about, I think you said it, that total cost of ownership. How do you figure that out? And the answer is you got to look at it. You got to dig deep. But most importantly, I think we see contractors failing to commit to technology, and it's okay. You're going to change your mind maybe over time, but I think you got to pick a solution, stick with it for a little bit, and kind of make sure you're really evaluating the benefits before you move too fast.
Right, and that is kind of the hard thing to do. You don't want to jump in too fast and end up not getting that ROI. What are you looking forward to in 2026 as far as technology training or opportunities for contractors, and what are you doing at ABC Supply?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it. It could be a little taboo. I think some people may be a little tired of hearing it, but I'm really looking forward to those two letters, AI. I believe actually coming into market. So it's been the talk for many years, but I think we're starting to see some real commercial product around AI and some use cases that actually can benefit our contractors and our industry in general. So really excited to see what that brings. Still don't know where it's going to shake out and exactly what those benefits are going to be. I think you'll see a lot. I said it earlier: sales process automation, lead generation. How do you make that front end of that funnel more effective? I think that's where we're going to see the earliest gains, and I think as that drives into productivity. As for what we're doing at ABC Supply, we're continuing to evaluate all of those technologies and figuring out the best fit and making sure that we can continue to have those conversations with our contractors about the things they should be looking at.
For those contractors a little bit scared of AI, not really sure where to go, if they're not getting involved now, will it be too late?
I don't know that it'll ever be too late. I think AI is about automation and efficiency. So not being involved at this point, I don't think it's too late. There's still time. You can still use your current processes. You just may not be as efficient. So you may start looking at profitability or productivity gains where others are exceeding you in those areas if you're not utilizing some of those technologies. But I don't think it's ever too late.
Got it. All right, well, Chris, that was a great wealth of information. Where can contractors find out more?
Find out more about what we offer and how we go to market, you can visit the Contractor Center at abcsupply.com. And if contractors are existing customers of My ABC Supply and they have a My ABC Supply account, they can schedule a one-on-one training session right from the support menu on our site.
Got it. Sounds great. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Thank you all for joining us. And be sure to head back to roofingcontractor.com and sign up for our e-newsletters and stay on top of all the news and information impacting the industry. Thanks and have a great day.